My dear students, those who are KPTCL, AE, electrical aspirants, today I will give some overall idea about the syllabus, where to concentrate, what subject we have to concentrate more, how to get this job, all these things. I will give you some information to you with my nearly 25 years of experience. So, first of all, I have a small, students are asking some doubt. Sir, GATE preparation, is it sufficient for the KPTCL AE exam? Is there any similarity or there is no similarity? IES exam, Indian Engineering Service exam, or ESE, now we are calling ESE, Engineering Service Examination. Is there any similarity for ESE and our KPTCL AE? Especially I am talking about the electrical students. We are providing online classes, offline classes, recorded video classes. For any details, if you want to join, you want a full course, complete course, you can contact this number. This is available number, our institute number in Bangalore. And also live telecast classes are there, morning as well as evening, which is convenient to the employees. And also recorded video classes are available. All three categories are available. Now, first of all, because of this time, the KEA, Karnataka Examination Authority, is conducting the examination. So that most of the cases, the questions is not copied from the GATE examination. I think many students, they follow the 2017 KPTCL question paper. In KPTCL 2017 question paper, that is given by IASC, and that model paper is almost similar to the GATE question paper model. But this time, as per my knowledge and expectation, the question paper is not similar to the GATE paper as like a problematic in nature. Generally, you know very well how the GATE question paper is. The GATE question paper contains nearly 70 to 80% of the numerical problem questions, numerical questions. Theory weightage is very less. Theory questions are very less. But in this case, in the KE exam, the theory weightage may be more as compared to the problems. Even if the numericals or problems are given, those problems are direct substitution in a simple formulas. So that you can get some idea how to prepare this examination. Actually, who are attending for my classes, for the live classes and offline classes, they know how I am teaching. I am going to teach network analysis, power electronics, power systems, analog electronics, or digital electronics. These are the major important. And one more faculty, Mr. Rajashekar, is having very good experience. He is going to teach missions. Some of model classes are available in our SAIMEDHA YouTube channel. Go through it, how he is teaching, how I am teaching, all these things you can get an idea. But with this span of 3 to 4 months, we have to dedicate for this government job. Dedicate for this government job. Always you have to think about the exam. You have to practice more number of examination. We are going to take care how many examinations, every subject wise test and cumulative examinations, model examinations, mock test, everything we will take care of that. But engineering service examination, so that KEA exam, that is KPTCL AE exam and GATE exam may not be in the similar pattern. May not be in the similar pattern. Maybe few questions may come. Few questions, because everywhere some questions are common. For example, you take Buchholz relay. Buchholz relay is used for what? Internal faults, external faults, only oil immersed transformer, dry transformers, air immersed transformers, like that they will ask. Used for external faults, used for major faults, minor faults, like that. That questions are common. That question may be in the GATE exam, that question may comes in the KPTCL examination, that question may be there in the ESA examination. Few questions may be there, but approach from the GATE to the KEA exam, this KPTCL exam is different. But I can suggest you some basic questions, 1 mark questions available in the engineering service examination will give you some idea. For example, if you go for measurements, every time in the engineering service examination, what happens is they will give 4 bridges here. They will give 4 parameters measurement: Kelvin's double bridge, Maxwell's bridge, scaring bridge, Megger, something like that. They will give measurement of high resistance, measurement of capacitance. Like that, we have to match. Such a type of questions we can guess in our KPTCL AE exam. But JE exam paper is not same as the AE exam paper. For the JE exam, we will give a separate video for you. Now, in this session, actually the syllabus is not mentioned. That is the one big problem. Syllabus, what they said syllabus, according to the Vijayawada University electrical engineering syllabus, that syllabus they follow. Basically, what are the subjects? Industrial management subject is there. They will ask questions in industrial management? No. Sometimes you may study in digital signal processing. They will give more questions in digital signal processing? No, I don't think. But what are the areas we have to concentrate is a very, very important. Number 1, try to concentrate first on the network analysis subject. Who are started preparation for this AE exam, the first subject you need to prepare is network analysis. What is the reason for this? In the network analysis, this is the basic subject. Once if you complete this subject, automatically other subjects will become more easy to understand. For example, you have a induction machine. You want to calculate the current in the rotor. What is the formula we have to use? Rotor voltage divided by impedance used in that circuit, induced in the rotor. All impedances and all these things, where it comes? It comes in the network analysis. You go for analog electronics, operational amplifier is there. You want to find the output voltage, capacitor property, inductor property, resistor property, KCL and KVL, then only you can able to solve those problems. Like that, everywhere the basic network analysis is a most important thing. So I can tell you, out of we have 100 marks paper, there is a negative marking here. In the 100 marks, 70 marks, 75 marks is our pure subject, and 15 marks is, 25 marks is general awareness and aptitude. Minimum the aptitude questions are 10 to 15. General awareness questions are around 10 or nearly like that. But what is the general awareness? Don't spend more time for the general awareness, because current affairs you try to concentrate. What are the awards? What dates are important? Like that question they will ask you. General newspaper or Karnataka Public Service Commission examination, if any papers are available related to these questions, you go through that roughly. Recently conducted examination regarding the general awareness, maybe non-technical, that may help you. So this is what. Coming to the network analysis, we are going to expect 7 to 8 questions. 7 to 8 questions. Sir, what is the 7 to 8 questions, sir? Where these questions will come? Generally, in the 7 to 8 questions, number 1, gunshot question, we can expect from the network theorems. Number 2, another question, most of the cases, most of the electrical competitive examination, they will ask a question on 2-port parameters, 2-port networks. And third one, there is a question from the transient analysis. And fourth and fifth questions, that is from AC fundamentals and steady state analysis. Here in this topic, what are the AC fundamentals we will get? RMS value of the given waveform, average value of given waveform, power dissipation calculations, average power dissipation calculations for the different waveforms, and in addition to that, we have R circuit, L circuit, C circuit, RL circuit, RC circuit, RLC circuit. Afterwards, resonance is there, series resonance and parallel resonance. From the resonance, one question. Before the resonance, whatever RLC, RL, RC is there, from that one question we can get, this is one of the important area we have to concentrate, especially for our Karnataka State Electricity Board examination. That is assistant engineer job. For JE job, more number of questions are available for this topic, for JE. And I told you 5 questions, and remaining questions will comes from the basics, that is Kirchhoff's current law and Kirchhoff's voltage law, and also Ohm's law application type of question. And another question, simplification of the electrical network, simplification of electrical networks. That is, if 2 lamps are connected in parallel, 2 lamps are connected in series, how they are operating. For example, one lamp is here, another lamp is here. It has ratings of 40 watts, having 200 volts rating. 40 watts and 60 watts and 200 volts rating. Which bulb will glow more brighter? So people have some by-hearting nature. They may remember sometimes 40 watts bulb will be glowing more. Sometimes examiner will change your concept also. How they will change is, when you have bulb like this, another bulb like this, they are connected in series. 40 watts is here, 100 volts is the rated voltage, 60 watts is the here, 200 volts is the rated voltage. So what is the difference in these two problems? We need to, very clear observation is required. So based on the procedure, if you approach, you can answer very easily. Otherwise, if just by hearting the objective bits, you may not answer. Like that. So this is what the network analysis subject, you will get a good idea on this one. And afterwards, I will tell you subject-wise analysis is also in coming days. Those who are not subscribed for our SAIMEDHA YouTube channel, try to subscribe. Any updates, you can get it. If it is useful, try to watch. Otherwise, don't waste your time. That is more important. Time is more precious. So, because if you are preparing for examination, so that you need the details. Because I have a good experience, and not only myself, Rajashekar sir and some other faculty, some are from IITs, they will teach different subjects. Most of the very good experienced faculty, they will teach all the subjects for you. The coming to the other one, like control systems. 5 to 7 questions you may get. 5 to 7 questions. Generally in the control system, open loop and closed loop control system, how the nature, how the differences, what are the systems they come under open loop and closed loop, theory oriented question we can get from that. And afterwards, they will give some one network, we need to find the transfer function for that. Transfer function. This is also a repeated question in our competitive exam in electrical engineering. Finding the transfer function. Output response by input response. How to find the transfer function. That is very, very important. And calculation of the poles and zeros calculations. Pole zero calculations. How many poles are there in the network? Zeros are there. And most important is using RH criteria, Ruth Hurwitz criteria, we want to find the nature of the system stability. System is stable, unstable, marginally stable. Some K value is something like that, then it is stable. If K is greater than something, it is unstable. Like that, a simple link will be there for question, but stability checking is using RH criteria, and root locus is also a important topic. And in frequency response, Bode plots, Nyquist plot, from that there is a one question. And the most important question we can guess from the state variable analysis. For electrical engineering point of view, state variable analysis is also very, very important. State variable analysis. From this, the system is controllable or uncontrollable or stable. By looking that equation, we have to tell the system is stable, unstable or controllable, like that we have to tell. And nature of the system is stable or not by using time response and by using frequency response. One question is from this, one question is from this, one question is from this, transfer function, one question is from this, miscellaneous you may have one or two questions. But here there is no any extension. Control system is an isolated subject. It is not linked. For example, networks is the most linked subject. Control system is not linking like that. Somewhere you may require, but not frequently. Not frequently, this subject will not involve. For the marks sake of point of view, we can have the control system subject. The next one, coming to our subject, that is power system. Very good subject, good weightage subject. So what I told you, you see here, coming to the network analysis, I told you 7 to 8 questions, and a control system 5 to 7 or 6 questions. Maybe slight variations will be there because I am not setting the paper. Only with my experience I am telling you. And coming to the power system, around 12 to 13 questions. 12 to 13 questions. And electrical machines, around 14 to 16 questions. 14 to 16 questions. Power electronics, around 6 to 7 questions. Power electronics also very good weightage subject. And afterwards, measuring instruments, because it is the theory subject, but possibility of providing questions are more in the measurements, maybe having 4 to 5 marks, 4 to 5 questions. Easy scoring subject also. And then students are not familiar with this, electrical gentlemen are not familiar with this, analog electronics and digital electronics. In the analog electronics 2 to 3 questions, digital electronics 2 to 3 questions. We can get 6 to 7 questions like that. Together as analog and digital together as one subject. And afterwards, after these subjects, 1 or 2 questions may come in these subjects like signals and systems. Signals and systems. And sometimes they given digital signal processing also, but I don't think it's a lot of time you have to spend. Getting the marks is very less percentage. Next to electromagnetic fields, EMF. Electromagnetic fields and signals and system. Syllabus will be there. They will give few questions. But magnetic fields is a more important because electrical gentleman must know the analysis about the machines. You know the 3-dimensional geometry, so that electromagnetic fields is having a very good weightage. 2 to 3 marks here, and signals and systems also 2 to 3 marks. And sometimes they may ask you microcontrollers also. Microcontrollers also, or basics of microprocessor also they will ask. Maybe 2 to 3 questions. Mathematics having some questions. Mathematics having some questions. Because in the previous 2017 and 2014 examination, they given questions in the mathematics also. Like that. This is about approximately for 75 marks analysis. Approximately. Don't count, sir, 14, 12, 28, 30, 35, 60. It is not make 75. Don't count like that. Approximation I am telling. Suppose I given analog and digital, 6 to 7 questions. Sometimes it may be 4, sometimes it may be 8. We can't expect. But try to cover entire syllabus. According to the weightage, try to spend your time. According to the weightage, try to spend your time. If you are spending more time for the digital signal processing, then what happens? You may lose more time, you may not get more marks. Of course, I don't think you may do like that. But coming to this approximate weightage of the subjects we have, and coming to the power systems. This is one of my favorite subject, power system. In the power system, if gate point of view or engineering service point of view, it is entirely different from the Karnataka State Electricity Board examination point of view. Why? Because the power system will have generation, transmission and distribution, protection, fault analysis, load flow analysis, next stability analysis, maybe HVDC, facts concept, like that. These are all the areas. If it is a GATE exam, there must be a compulsory question from the load flows. That too, 2 to 3 marks. Question is from stability also be there. But whereas here, in the generation, they will ask 3 to 4 questions at least. Generation means, my point of view here, economics also, power system economics also come under this category. One question may be from hydro power station, another question may be from thermal power station, one more question may be from power system economics. If 2 plants are running with sharing some load, what is the economical load dispatch condition? That is very, very, very important and repeated question. At least I will give nearly 7 to 10 problems in the economical dispatch condition problem. Why? Because that is damn sure question. Not only KPTCL, not only for engineering services, not only for GATE exam. For any examination, that particular power system economics is a most important topic. Coming to the transmission and distribution, if it is a GATE exam, you may guess only 1 or 2 questions. But here you have 5 to 7 questions may be there. 5 to 7 questions may be there. Insulators, cables, performance of transmission line, corona, inductance effect, capacitance effect, bundled conductors, all together there is a lot of scope will be there to frame a simple problems as well as the theoretical questions. In the case of GATE exam, these 2 subjects together may have 2 to 3 marks only, but here 10 marks is over. Coming to the power system protection, in the relays they will ask 1 question or 2 questions. From the circuit breaker they will ask 1 question. Miscellaneous, lightning arresters, earthing systems, basic fuse systems, from that you can have 3 questions like this. From the fault analysis, you can have 2 or 3 questions. Fault analysis, line to ground fault, line to line fault, double line to ground fault, what is the condition, which fault is severe, which fault is more frequent, what is the percentage of faults occurrence, and fault current calculations, simple point of view, positive, negative, 0 sequence impedances, everything based on that you can have a 2 marks question. Coming to the load flow studies, 1 question here, stability 1 question here. From HVDC facts maybe may not be 1 question. That's it. This is the what is the weightage. So I will discuss at least 80 hours in our coaching about this power system. Machines also may take nearly 100 hours. These together approximately we have to spend 180 to 200 hours to understand by completely yourself. And those who are completed BTech a long back, 4-5 years before, 7 years before, don't worry about the that particular gap, because even our coaching also we start from networks. We will give complete idea and automatically your mind will recollect what I studied past, what information, oh yes, I studied resonance, all these things. After getting the proper idea, then only we are coming to the other subjects easily you can follow. Some scrap basic level we are going to teach, don't worry about the teaching. Right, this is what weightage. And my dear friends, coming to the power electronics, so this is one of the beautiful subject, and any electrical engineering students or research holders, latest technology we are using on the power electronics only. You have a motor. Earlier your motor can be controlled by armature method, field control method, by using a conventional methods. Now we are going to control with the help of a thyristors. Very good weightage, and I will give each and every comparison tables for each topic. And coming to this here, in the power electronics, 2 questions we can guess from the power electronic devices, because theory part it is. SCR is the damn sure question. But what is damn sure question, I can't say. You want to study 4 to 5 hours about SCR, you can score 1 mark. And remaining devices, UJT, TRIAC, DIAC, IGBT, power MOSFET, power BJT, from that 1 question we can guess. So that's why in theoretical point of view and power losses calculation, switching, conduction losses, switching losses, based on that concept, 2 questions we can get. And coming to the rectifiers, that is phase control rectifiers. Phase control rectifiers. In the phase control rectifier, we have single phase and 3 phase. From single phase, 1 question will be there, and 3 phase, another question will be there. Among these two, one question is compulsory calculation of a input power factor. Input power factor, PIV, what is the average output voltage for various conditions, R load, L load, RL load, RLE load, RC load, different loads for the different. But once, if you watch the classes, you can get a very good clarity. Oh, this rectifier will have power factor like this. This rectifier cos alpha by 2, cos alpha 0.7, 0.9, something. Where this comes, all these things we will cover in regular classes. But from this single phase 1 mark and 3 phase 1 mark. Afterwards, inverters. Inverters only 1 question. That too may be concept of what is that? 180 degrees conduction mode, 120 degrees conduction mode, what harmonics are there, what harmonics are not there, and how the conduction angles, and together in the inverters we have a 1 question. And choppers point of view, step down chopper, step up chopper, step down, step up, that is buck converter, boost converter, buck boost converter. Among that 3, 1 question they will ask you. 4 quadrant operation of the chopper, so 1 quadrant operation, type A chopper. By that, all these together, choppers may have 1 question and cyclo converters may have 1 question. Maybe rarely they will ask 1 question from the drives. But student must score very good marks from the power electronics. And measuring instruments, I told you. What about these measuring instruments? Measuring instruments, basic instruments, that is analog, PMMC, dynamometer type moving coil, attraction type, repulsion type, electrostatic, induction type instrument. All these instrument, how they scales, what power supply will use, what they will read, which is suitable for measurement of high voltage, like that 1 introduction will be there, 1 question. And dampings, air frictional damping, fluid frictional damping, eddy current damping, and control, spring control, gravity control, absolute instrument, secondary instrument. Based on that basics also 1 question we can get. Extension of ammeter, voltmeter, there is a possibility of 1 question. Extension of ammeter and voltmeter, is there a 1 possibility question. And the next question is from digital voltmeters. Digital voltmeters, we want to find the resolution and sensitivity. Resolution, sensitivity, we have to study the CRO, and also bridges as damn sure question. Transducers also they will give question. Bridge measurements, inductance, capacitance, resistance, how to measure, what are the devices, what are the bridges we can use, like that conditions we have. And transducer also there is a possibility of 1 question. And coming to the other one, we have analog and digital electronics. Sir, in the analog electronics and digital electronics, I will teach you, no problem, and one of very good senior faculty is there. If I don't have a time, that faculty will discuss with you, and digital also like that. But coming to the analog electronics, 1 important topic, that is from operational amplifier, op amp. This is absolutely true. Basic properties of operational amplifier, slew rate, PSSR, power supply rejection ratio, PSRR, power supply rejection ratio, slew rate, CMRR, common mode rejection ratio is a very, very important. Common mode rejection ratio, they will ask 1 question. Otherwise, applications of operational amplifier, integrator, differentiator, inverter, logarithmic amplifier, otherwise 355 IC timer, how to made a stable multivibrator, monostable multivibrator using a 355 IC timer. But without the operational amplifier, I don't think question paper is there for our exam is concerned. Next to feedback amplifiers is also very important. one question, theory amplifiers. And next, after the feedback amplifiers, there is one more question from the transistor biasing. Transistor biasing. That too, current mirror biasing you try to concentrate. Current mirror biasing. Why current mirror biasing? Why we can approach for current mirror biasing? Because this is the biasing presently used for ICs. Presently used for ICs. And clippers and clampers. Clippers and clamper circuit also probability will be there. These are the important areas for analog electronics. Coming to the digital electronics, most frequently, even yesterday gate exam is conducted, 2 days back gate exam is conducted, there one question is given from the counters. It is routine question from the counters. A to D and D to A converters. A to D, D to A converters. In the combinational circuit, multiplexer is the more important. Multiplexer. And logic gates is important. Logic gates is important. And sometimes they will ask you, questions on the what is that logic families, like NAND gate equivalent circuit using CMOS technology, NOR gate equivalent circuit using CMOS technology. Some circuits they will give, we are in a position to identify what is the given circuit. Is it a NAND gate, NOR gate, or otherwise A bar plus BC, some combination, what are the combinations are available. Logic families they will ask, this is the weightage of this one. And sometimes K-maps, number system, Boolean algebra, those things are very simple. You can do it even if the question will comes. This is what you have to concentrate. And coming to the missions, our dynamic faculty, Mr. Rajashekar, he will give the analysis. And signals and systems and EMF corresponding faculty, they will tell you, because I don't have more familiarity with the signals and EMF, that's why other teachers will tell you. So this is what overall look. And those who are interested to join our institute, don't forget this number. See, it is a fancy number, 9494941234, and you can contact about the fee structure or any subject doubts will be there. If you want my number, just you can contact. I will give the clarity regarding that. Don't ask each and everything. You are unable to solve any complicated problems, or if you have any doubts regarding the examination schedule and all, you can contact me. So SAIMEDHA will always help you. Thank you very much. All the best. All the best, my dear students. Bye.